Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of converting units. This is standard 7.4E in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 27, which is a new item type called inline choice of the Redesign Practice Online STAAR Test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got two different sentences we need to complete. You see we've got 3 answer choices for each of those. This is a 2-point problem, so make sure you select an answer for both, because if I just randomly pick one answer and then try to hit next, there is going to be an error message that says you have not completed the entire problem. So make sure you answer one of each. There's 1 point for each of these sentences we need to fill in. So let's use our graph draw feature. Let's see what we have here. Maggie wants to plant flowers in a rectangular garden. The length of her garden is 60 yards. Or I'm going to draw a picture here. 60 yards is pretty big. A football field is 100 yards, not counting the end zones. So that garden is over half the size of a football field. 7 feet, not nearly as big in comparison. That's about the size of an NBA player's height. So let's just kind of put that there. 3 feet in a yard, 3.2 feet in a meter, and I need to find the approximate length and width in meters. All right, so we're just converting my yards into meters, and then I need to convert those into meters as well. So let's start with that 7 feet, right? So, all right, so I'm just going to kind of give you a total here. So this is 7 feet, and inside each of those feet there, right, if I can take chunks of 3.28, I can turn those into meters, right? So here's my question: how many 3.28s can I get out of that? I mean, we could divide, but really we can kind of eyeball that as well, because look, it's going to be, if I take my 3.28 and I double it, what's that going to get me? That's going to give me 16. That's going to get me 6.56. And I only have 7 feet altogether, so it's going to be 2 something. I can get 2 and maybe a little bit more. And let's see what the answer selections are, because maybe I don't need to get more precise than that. Oh yeah, look at my answer choices. 2.1, 10.3, 23. No, it's going to be that 2.1, because that's the only answer choice that makes sense, because I can kind of at least double it, but I can't really do much more than that. So that answers that one. But I could do the same thing if I can get this next one into feet. But take a look. This gives me yards. So first off, I need to take my 60 yards and convert those into feet. Look at that, 60 yards. And inside each of those yards, right, is 3 feet. So I've got 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, all the way over here 60 times. I've got 60 of those sets of 3, because each yard has got 3 feet. All right, so let's multiply 60 times 3, right? So that's going to equal 180 feet. All right, so 60 yards. Inside each yard is 3 feet, so 60 times 3 gets you 180. Now I can do like I did up here. So let me change colors here so we can see what's going on. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to think, all right, I've got 180 feet. How many groups of that 3.28 can I get? Right? So let's see. Well, you know what? That's almost 3. So let's see. I mean, if we were to just do round down to 3, that'd be back to 60. So let's see what my answer selections are. Do I have to get closer to 60? No, I don't really have to, because the only one that's even close is that 54.9, so that's a good estimate, and those two are our answers.